Welcome to Truth Be Told About Going Wild. I'm your host, Robert Hensley, and this is the podcast inspired by the principles of personal rewilding. Recently, I told you about a large-scale international study that found that people who feel more connected to nature consistently reported higher levels of well-being and mindfulness. Now, new research suggests that activities led by conservation and environmental organizations can actually increase this sense of connectedness. Conservationists have long recognized the importance of the human relationship with nature. People with a stronger sense of connection have shown greater support for pro-environmental and pro-nature behaviors within their communities, as well as showing a higher sense of well-being. There is currently a limited understanding of which conservation-led activities increase the human-to-nature connection. New studies have tried to address this knowledge gap by conducting a systematic review and meta-analysis to assess the changes in the human-nature connectedness associated with their participation in environmental activities conducted in green and blue spaces. These are spaces which include things like zoos, aquariums, parks, gardens, nature reserves, and the like. Now, data was collected from 43 studies regarding activities in these spaces, yielding 123 estimates of changes in nature connectedness in response to participants undertaking one of 6 environmental activities. Those activities included encounters with captive or wild animals, educational activities, opportunities for nature-based recreation, gardening, habitat management activities, and mindfulness activities. Further research showed that all 6 activity types were associated with increases in the sense of connectedness. Changes were highest for mindfulness and wildlife encounters, while the lowest came from gardening. It was also found that medium duration activities, those that were carried out over 2 to 7 days, led to greater increases in nature connectedness compared with activities that were conducted over a longer duration, say greater than 7 days. However, short durations, less than a day, showed similar results to medium duration activities. The reported changes did not vary between adults and children or based on gender. Meta-analysis provided evidence that these types of activities facilitated by conservation and environmental organizations do foster an increased sense of nature connectedness. And what's really important, what I take away from this and what I hope that you are taking away from this too, is that there is no difference between spending 1 day or 7 days. Right? The idea here is that it doesn't take a lot of time to participate in an activity that can help you feel more connected to the natural world. So everyone who has that excuse of there just isn't enough time, I can't afford to go out and spend 3 days on this, I can't do 5 days of this, you don't have to, right? We know now that there is scientific evidence that you can get the same sense of connection from 1 day as you can from 2 days or 7 days, right? And we know that the longer we try to span that out, the less we feel connected. And I have a feeling that has something to do with the idea that we start to think about all of the other things that we have put on the back burner while we are participating in these activities during that longer duration. But I hope that you found this interesting. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, there are 2 opportunities each week for new content from the Truth Be Told family of podcasts on the Club Paranormal channel on YouTube. If you would like to follow more about what I'm doing with personal rewilding, please visit the website at www.rhnaturereconnect.com. Again, that's rhnaturereconnect.com. Or if you'd like to look at some of the content that I post regularly on Patreon, you can go to patreon.com and search Personal Rewilding with Robert Hensley. Again, that's Personal Rewilding with Robert Hensley. That's the community name. And you can become a free subscriber or you can become an exclusive member for $15 a month. In any event, thank you again for listening, and I look forward to talking with you again soon. Until next time.